Have you ever been like, let me get back behind the veil? Like, it's you out here too woke. I need to go back to bed. Like, why are you up this late? Like, you know when you a kid, you be running around and it's like, what are you doing up? I need to go back to sleep. A bitch is out here too woke. Let's take a minute and talk about the spiritual girlies. I.e. me. I'm in the camp, okay? She's one of them. Don't look at my nips. I will straight up blur it if need be. So, I just need you to know, if you going through it, you're not alone, okay? Especially if you identify as somebody who is consciously aware in the illusion of life, right? And so, here's where I think we can get caught up in this sort of spiritual community, and where these entities try to like creep up in our mind and make us think, what's the point? This doesn't matter, like whatever. I know that's something that I struggle with on a daily, probably minute by minute basis. Like if I feel like this is the video where we're about to keep it all the way real. Like y'all in the bathtub with me, so like let's get intimate. Okay. Let's get intimate. It's about to go there. We drinking too. Like Andy got us a gin and tonic. My mom has a beautiful saying that I love. She says, don't be so heavenly bound that you know earthly good. And sometimes I know for me, I'm just going to speak for me in this video because I don't know your life. Like I don't know you, and I don't know what you're going through. But I feel like if maybe you are joining me today on this message, then maybe it was meant for you, and maybe this is something that you can resonate with. And I'm hopefully like some download will drop in, okay, about how to stay grounded, because she been struggling with it day by day. And so I'm like, I'm in the motherfucking illusion. This don't matter. What are we doing here? But see, then I had to meditate on that because it was getting so heavy. It was getting so dark, where the other side of it can come in, where you like, what's the point of it all, you know? Shout out to Source. Like I'm just grateful for the divine. Like I truly am. I'm grateful for the ancestors, because I feel like in the midst of the journey of the healing journey, the awakening journey, the, self-love journey, connecting with the infinite source that is us. And so I felt myself slipping. Hey, this hummingbird is right here. I could like reach out and touch it. Can y'all see it? Oh my God. Are you trying to get in here with me? Oh my God. That just touched my soul. I just hope that it gets like right on the camera for y'all to witness this hummingbird. Like, oh my God. So I was feeling heavy, and I'm like, girl, go back to bed. Like, don't get lost in the sauce. So I'm reading the Law of One. I love the Law of One. I feel like it really resonates with my philosophy on life. And I'm rereading book 4 because I really want to grasp what they're saying in it. And so what it even reminded me, because I think like on a journey of, of spiritual growth and expansion, we can feel it's like, okay, so now you have an understanding that you in the illusion, that you woke now, And so then what can happen is that sometimes we can start to judge other people, judge other things, have this sort of like hierarchy, like, oh, I'm better because like I'm woke, like, I'm like plant-based and we natural, like all these different things. And I think that's where we can slip up and fall into the same traps that we're trying to get free from by having ego being introduced into our healing and spiritual journey. So in the process of me realizing that, yes, we in the illusion, that sort of heaviness was coming up. And I'm like, well, then like, I started to understand people who do make the decision to, we'll say, unalive themselves, And first of all, when I thought that, I felt like a big hug come around my body, like, You escaped one side to get free. And now in your freedom, That's another illusion that you need to break free from. Because the secondary illusion that I realized that I was falling prey to again is the illusion of separation. I'm like, okay, well then, like, I'm woke from the matrix, like I'm like awake, whatever. Okay, so all of this is stupid, it's dumb, like capitalist, like all of it's stupid. Why do anything? Like, fuck it all, you know? And so it was like, that's another illusion for you. Like, y'all, it's layers to this. And that's another illusion because I created a painting. I feel like it'd be hard to articulate things in words, and this is why I love painting, and this is why I love visuals. I have a painting called Sugar Pill, and it's this man, he's falling in it, and you know, we have the red pill and the blue pill, and the red pill is supposed to free you, right? Like you wake up from the matrix, you know, you become Alice and you fall down the rabbit hole, Alice in Wonderland, you know. But I called the piece Sugar Pill because both of the pills are a placebo effect. Both of them are an illusion. To think that you even woke from something, to even think that you have now risen above the, you know, third density 3D plane, that's even a distortion. That's even an illusion. To think that you are even separate from this entire thing, like the entire thing is consciousness. You haven't escaped from the matrix. Even the idea of the matrix is in your mind. That is an illusion. Even that is an illusion. So when I was having ideas creeping up in my mind around, man, like, forget this. Like, why am I even here? Like, you know, yeah, we think like, oh, we're down here on missions or assignments or whatever. And I was getting caught up like, man, none of it is nothing. None of it is nothing. But I think what's really happening is that the collective consciousness has risen and many people are awake. And the awakening journey is uncomfortable and it's scary and it gets heavy and you feel lost and you feel like, what's the point of it all? And in the process of being on that journey, if there are missions, if there are assignments, part of mine is to let you know that you aren't alone on this journey. And that even if you do feel like you're separate or like you're different, nobody understands you, or now that I'm aware of this, you know, 3D plane, I'm trying to get to the new Earth, 5D, whatever you subscribe to, okay, whatever your definition of truth is for you. I know what's been helping me on the journey and grounding myself is realizing that even the dogma is an illusion. Even the idea of separation, even the idea of me thinking that, oh, that I have woken from anything. And what I think can be the downfall of, you know, the mystics out there is thinking that we need to even awake from something, to think that we need to even escape from anything. It makes me think about Inception. Inception is one of my favorite movies. And remember, man, Leo, what was his name in the movie? I don't even know. Leo's wife, though. Remember his wife? When she woke, she thought that she was still dreaming, and she was like, no, I have to get myself to go back to my children. Like those aren't our kids. That's not my son. That's not my daughter. Like, I'm still in a dream. Like, come on, honey, we have to wake up. You know? And so I think for us to even be in this realm and think that we have to wake up from it, or we need to, you know, escape from society, escape from whatever, it's like our work is actually here. This is actually where our presence is needed the most. And to think that we need to escape or leave or be separate from anything is truly not why we're here. We're here to serve, and we can only serve by being here, by being present, by being a part of this cosmic dance, you know? And what's been helping me stay grounded is water. Y'all know I love water. I love baths. I love being out in nature. So those are huge things for me. Comedy and just laughing, just having fun, like not taking it too seriously. Like even if you do think you out here on a mission or an assignment, still laugh at the idea of that when you think about the true universal law that we're all one. So to even think that we're out here having to save anybody of anything, we just need to save ourselves from ourselves. That's what we really need to do. I think the biggest key is making sure that we aren't isolated. That's something that I really struggle with. I be wanting to, y'all, go in the motherfucking cocoon, but I am resisting every urge because I know part of me being here is to show up, is to be present, is to be an embodiment of what light can be like in dark spaces. And if that's something that resonates with you, I feel like that's probably part of your mission as well. And it's important for us to stay here, stay present, stay alive, stay connected. We got to stay connected because connectedness is the only option, because everything else is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. Y'all, I literally changed. I put that on my lock screen on my phone. Can you see it? I don't know. It got dark real quick. Can y'all hear the frogs? Oh, there's frogs. Oh, I love it. I love being out here at night. There was a passage in the Law of One that really helped me gain perspective on this entire experience. And after reading that, the thing that came to mind, literally the sentence that came to mind was, your sleep made you seek. It was as simple as that. Your sleep made you seek. Why I love the Law of One so much is because they talk about the importance of catalysts. Sometimes we just we going through so much and we trying to figure out why did I do something wrong? Why is this happening to me? Why was I born like this? Why was I raised like this? Why, whatever you're dealing with or whatever your experience is, we have these questions of why or why these experiences are here. And literally sometimes there's so many different layers to so many different things, but what really resonated with me when in that passage of the Law of One was, whenever there isn't anything wrong, when everything is just basic and chill and nothing happening, you don't have any incentive or any catalyst to go beyond yourself, to explore, to grow, to expand, to elevate. The term that they give it is polarized. There's no incentive, there's no catalyst to polarize to the positive or the negative. So they talk about the different experiences before the veil and after the veil, and everything before the veil was just so vanilla. They actually define it as being monochrome. There was no diversity, there was no differences. There was everybody just was awake. Imagine just being in an entire world where everybody's awake. Everybody knows that everybody is the source incarnate. And so you okay, cool. Well, cool. Let me just chill. It's we sort of think that would be nirvana or utopia, but what they were showing us is that it was actually really boring. it was actually very stagnant. And so in order to stimulate some sort of change, we needed the catalyst, we needed those uncomfortable moments, we needed things that caused us to seek and caused us to grow. So in the sleep, in the slumber, it made us want to explore what's beyond the veil. Why are we here? We started to ask those questions. And so I think what I'm trying to convince myself of is release the judgment of the sleep. Release the judgment of this experience. Oh, the bunnies are back. I haven't seen the bunnies in a while. Release the judgment of the sleep, because it was the thing that caused you to seek and caused you to ask the questions of why are we here? What are we doing? Where are we going? And those were literally the instruments that was put in place in order for us to gain a catalyst in this experience so that we could go to the next level. Just a bat just flew by, y'all. I love nature at night. Like it's an entire another realm, you know? Like, ooh, like we have to talk about the subconscious mind and shadow work in another video. Okay. I hope this serves you. I hope this gives you peace if you feel that you are on the journey of sometimes getting lost in the sauce, and that's okay, you know? Give yourself grace. Make sure that it's a judgment-free zone. Now I feel like I'm transitioning to just gratitude. You know, I'm grateful for these experiences. I'm grateful for the trials. I'm grateful for the catalyst that's helping me get to this point to realize that this is a part of the experience. Like I'm here for this experience, you know. If there wasn't any issues, or if there wasn't any anxiety or depression or grief or pain, it wouldn't allow me to be able to appreciate those bright days when there's love and joy and bliss and compassion and in love, you know. So I'm grateful for the contrast. I'm grateful for this experience, and I want to offer that to you as well. I hope this brings some love and some light, because I felt like I needed it. If this was medicine for you, I'm happy to hear it. Let me know. Sending y'all all my love and all my light.